You've got kind of this pathway here. It does have the texture that we talked about being a little splotchier. I actually kind of like it on this house, and I can't give you a reason why I do or don't. But that's the texture that's there. And you've got this screen door and then the front door. I went back and watched some of my videos, so I'm going to try to do better now that I understand. You basically see a bunch of random hopping around and look at the ceiling a lot. So you come in, you've got this entryway. There's the tile in front of you there, and this entry area, big vaulted ceilings, pot shelves, and you come in, and this is your office, which is a good space, a good size for an office nook. So you come through, and there's this opening here. It's not a closed-in room, but it does have a closet for some storage, and again, a pot shelf. Carpet looks like it's in good shape. The tile looks like it's in good shape, so I'm going to guess this is a coat closet of some sort. And then a little nook. And you come into the family room and kitchen area. So you've got your cabinets here, kind of a weathered look of the cabinets. I don't know whether they're weathered or just look that way intentionally. And then the vaulted ceilings. The kitchen is not huge. But it looks nice, and there's a good amount of storage in there. You've got this big island, which certainly is a nice thing. So the space in the kitchen is pretty good. And then this is where your table would go. They have kind of a little table set up, but this is where the table would go. And then your family room here. Again, the family room is not huge. There's a nice fireplace. If I were to, go from one side to the other, it definitely wouldn't take me all day, but there's a good amount of space in there for a setup, considering it's the secondary living space. So let's come over here. Here's your hallway with the rooms. This is where the square footage comes, because there aren't a lot of hallways. The rooms are all in one space. But you've got your bathroom with the double sinks, and then the shower over there, and a linen closet, and more storage. Washer and dryer through to the garage. So let's go in the bedrooms and see those sized. Now remember, there's 2 guest rooms. I can't make the light go on. I can't get the light. The room actually is a pretty decent size. It was bigger than I expected, and they have the vaulted ceilings and the pot shelves. So this room is a great guest room size. I think because there aren't a lot of hallways, because the master's off the other rooms, that your square footage here goes farther. And same thing, this room is a good size. You can see they've got a big bed in here, and there's still space. And again, your pot shelf up there. So now you come in, you've got the double door to the master. I kind of like this house, guys. Master's a great size. You've got space over here and over here. And then your bed. Again, the carpet's in good shape. You come through to the master bath. You've got your shower. Stand up. The shower isn't huge, but it's a pretty normal single shower size. And then your tub, your double sinks, water closet, and wow, this closet is awesome. You've got a lot of space in here. It kind of comes around the corner. So the house size would not be a concern for me. Maybe the family room I would have a little bigger in a perfect world, but the size of the house is actually very good. Let's do a little more digging around in here, because I actually really like this house. I'm trying to give you different perspectives of what the size of this room looks like. I mean, you've got 2 pretty big size couches, and then a space for the TV and the fireplace. I would say you wouldn't be able to put more furniture than that in there. But again, you've got this whole room over here, as well as an office, as well as 2 guest bedrooms. So this is very nice and light and bright. Again, you've got the ceiling and the pot shelves. Let's come outside and look there. I like all of the windows to the backyard, to your formal dining, as you guys have said. Okay, now you get to look at me hop around. As I get this way. Other thing size-wise, I think if you had a really big table in here, this space would feel a little smaller. Give you different perspectives of the size. I think that would feel a little more closed in with a big table, but with a smaller size table, even a 4-person, or you could do a 6-person if it was longer, that would be fine. So let's head outside. This is the part I was excited about. Your pool equipment is loud. Probably at some point would need to have a little bit of repair done to it to quiet it down. There's a really nice deck out here. It does have some cracking. You can see there's been some settlement there. Not really much you can do about that, but the tile everywhere and the patio here, it's a very nice space. You just kind of would probably repair that cracking and know that it's outside tile. It's part of what it does, but it really isn't a lot you would do back here because everything's designed around the patio area and the pool. There's a nice stucco on the fence. That's kind of an upgrade. It does have some cracks and things through it and needs some touch-up paint, but it's a nice feature in general. I'd put a wall right around that thing there, and it is kind of piece robbing as is because of the loudness of it, but it's not too bad. I hear some road noise now. It sounds like a single butt head on a motorcycle, but that's the first I've heard otherwise. So from the back, you've got this really big patio space. You've got the covered area, and then really everything's designed around just being outside, which is pretty cool. There's nothing to mow, nothing else to do. This pool's great. I have no problems with the size of the pool or the shape of the pool. I think it's really nice. It looks like it does need a little scrub down. The PebbleTec is brown where it should be blue, or maybe it had some patchwork done there on the edges. That's a normal area of the steps. I can't tell, but overall it's a great pool and a great yard. Okay, let's see if we can see any mountains. I'm short, so I have to back up. Definitely what I see are roofs. They don't feel quite as close when you're in here as they look on the video, but I see them. That pool equipment, I don't know how to make it not very loud. Oh, it just turned off actually. Maybe I just have to say it and it does it. But when it turned off, so it just runs on occasion as it's filtering, it's really nice and peaceful back here. There are the mountains. Again, I'm kind of short, but sitting on your patio, you can see some of the red mountains back there, which is kind of a bonus. If you liked the house, it would be a bonus. If you didn't, it's probably not enough of a view to decide to move here for. So that's it. Let me know what you think.